¿Está rico? ¿Sí sé hacer café?
Nice. Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Built from Scratch podcast. This is your host, Sule from Sule's Bakery.
And this is your host, Itza, with Itza Party.
Oh my gosh, Itza. I love the coffee you made.
We got new mugs.
Style Frappuccino. Mine says cafecito con chisme.
And mine says...
Main character energy.
Cheers.
Guys, we have been out for what? 2 weeks? 3 weeks?
Forever.
It's been a while, but like you guys know, we're business owners. We're busy. We're staying on top of everything else. I was pretty bummed not giving you some episodes these past few weeks, but
Me too.
but we're back.
We're back until 3 more weeks ends.
Nos vemos en 3 semanas.
Like, let's give you guys the tea para que tengan for these next 3 weeks.
Yes. Last week we celebrated Sule's Bakery anniversary, which I uploaded a vlog on my personal vlog about the whole prep thing and the party. So if you guys want to go check that out, make sure to go follow my personal.
La Sule ya es youtubera.
Yes, go check it out. If you guys want to check out about the anniversary, like go check it out. It's cute. I think it came out cute.
I think you did really good. When I was looking at your video, I was like, mírala. You're such a natural.
And yeah, we did that. We celebrated. And then Itza has also been very busy because she has another job.
Mm-hmm.
How has that been?
It's been... Just kidding. It's been... It's been okay. I can't complain. Like, once you work for yourself, you hate working for somebody else, to be honest. Like, and I've only been back for what? A month now?
Yeah, I want to say
about a month. And even though I don't work every day, it's just so hard to get used to it. It's hard getting used to having to be somewhere at a certain time, taking my lunch at a certain time, like
for a certain time,
having to be busy for those many hours. Like, I don't hate it, but I don't love it either. Like,
yeah.
I used to love it. It was a passion I had before. Like, I just realized that, like, because I was even thinking about going back to school to become an orthodontist. And now that I've been back this month, I'm like, I don't think I can do this. Like, I don't think I want to go to school for another 6 years and then
have that debt.
And then just do this. Like,
no, yeah. I mean, it's like you said, you get used to working for yourself. And then right now I feel like it's more tough on you because you already had your routine of being a businesswoman, a mom, you know, and you were focusing mainly on those 2 things.
Yeah.
So when you're going back to work, it like messes up your whole schedule.
Yeah.
And you actually miss what you used to do, you know,
Yeah,
like even though you stay busy.
It's funny. I feel like we're never happy. When I had a full-time job, when I did ortho 24/7, and I was like, oh, I never have time to be at home, and I could be catching up and so much to, you know, to do at home, and I would have all the time to go to the gym. And then when I became a full-time business owner, I was like, fuck, I miss clocking in and clocking out and being done with work. I work now 24/7.
Or having like a...
Like time away from your house.
But like also having that secured paycheck.
Yeah, like I knew I had my 43 hours a week every week, you know, and so you knew you could count on that. And then I missed that when I became a full-time business owner. And then now that I went back to work, I'm like, like why can't
now I know why I quit, you know?
Yeah,
like,
and then I'm like,
off.
why can't I find a balance? Was that your throat? qué?
You heard it. I thought
That shit was loud. I'm like, oh shit, you have another voice.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I'm glad we caught that.
Anyway, what was I saying? I lost my thought. Oh yeah, like I've been feeling like I can't catch a balance in me. Like I want to do it all, and I'm just realizing I came to the sad realization that I can't. Shut the fuck up.
I can't stop thinking about that noise.
You were gonna say something different.
Girl,
Your throat was like, no, girl.
we need to get that laugh out. Like we really need it because I feel like we've both been pretty
pretty stiff.
And then yeah, I mean, on top of that, you going back to work, like we started off good, like going to the gym.
And I've been slacking. Well, not slacking. I've been feeling overwhelmed because I feel like I want to be able to do everything. And as much as I'm stretching myself thin, I can't.
No te alcanzan las horas del día.
No.
Yeah.
And I get mad at myself because I'm like, you should be able to, and then I can't.
No,
you
yeah.
know, like.
And then it's even more tough when someone else tells you, right?
Yeah.
Like I felt it this morning. I was like, oh shit, I think I was like kind of rough on Itza by me telling you like, y luego que hiciste todo el día yesterday. Y que no ibas
And
a
once
hacer
I
esto?
told you everything I did, I'm like, because that's how I feel. Like at the end of the day, I'm like, you didn't get shit done. But then I, like me in my brain, you know. But then I sit back and I'm like, you seriously didn't sit down, not even for 10 minutes all day. Like, what are you talking about?
And then I felt bad after like telling you like, y luego que hiciste? After you told me everything you did. And then I was just like, okay, well, get stuff done. Y ya colgamos. And then I was just thinking like, fuck, I've been in that position before. Like, I'm no one to tell her like, ¿y qué hiciste? ¿Y por qué no lo hiciste? And hurry up, you know, because I mean, we wanted to get in and record today, and I was just like, fuck, otra vez no lo vamos a hacer. Like, and I wanted to give you like your space, like,
Yeah.
hazlo, because I know what those late nights are like.
Yeah, I've been having a lot of late nights, like to the point where, like, remember I told you I was like, I only slept 4 hours, and then the next day I only slept 5 hours, and then the next day I couldn't sleep because Logan wasn't letting me sleep. So I did sleep like 6 hours, but not like through. He kept waking up through the night. So by the fourth night, like the fourth day of not sleeping well, fuck, I was just like to the point where my eye was twitching. You know, like that meme of the little eye like twitching. My eye was twitching. I've had a headache. Like I was just like so over it, and I'm like, why am I doing this to myself? Like why? So I don't know. I think I'm just gonna cut back like on the I was really trying to be able to be there at the office like at least twice a week, but it seems impossible as of right now. So I think I'm just gonna I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do.
Yeah,
I just can't. I just realized I can't do it all, and it's hard because when you really try, like you're trying to do a lot of things and be everywhere at all times, and you just can't. Like I don't know if there's more people like that, but
I'm pretty sure
I'm
is.
like that. Like I really think I can do it all, and then I overload my plate and I can't. So I came into terms with it, and I'm okay with it. I'll have to talk to my boss, and I'm already buzzing from the coffee. What you put in the coffee?
You made them. No, but I mean, it's not a bad thing, you know. Like just think of it like if it obviously is temporary. So just I don't know. I know you're gonna pull through it.
Yeah, the only reason why I really wanted to go back is just because we're really trying to get that house. Like, we don't want to just get any house, you know? Like, we haven't bought a house, and if we do buy a house, it's not, we want to get the one we want, you know? Like, no me quiero conformar. So I'm like, no, I'm working my butt off for that. And then, but at the same time, I'm like, oh, like, it's like, I don't know. I feel so in between. I'm like, oh, should I not? Like, I don't know. But yeah, I've been really busy. So sorry that even today, dude, I had a post. I'm like, I'm not ignoring you because I've gotten messages. Like this lady, she's like, I felt so bad that she felt that way. She's like, disculpe si la estoy molestando. And I'm like, you know, she's like, I really love your work and I really want to book with you. And like, and I had I just read, like, she had sent me like 3 other messages. So that's why I posted that. And I replied back to her personally. And then I posted, I'm like, I promise I'm not ignoring you guys. It's not intention. Like, I am ignoring you, but I'm not doing it on purpose. Like, I'm just super busy and I have to get all these things done. I have a timeline. And if I don't get it done, then, you know, I'm not going to have time.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's the first. I don't think no me había pasado. So, I don't know how to, like, deal with it, I guess. Like, no me había pasado where I just have this much on my plate.
No, yeah. Yeah. I'm pretty sure many other out there also go through the same thing because I went through this. I'm sometimes go through the same thing where I'm overwhelmed and then all of a sudden I notice all the messages I have. I'm like, shit.
Oh, yeah.
Like, fuck. Like, I need to get back to them. And
dude, I'm even to the point where I've considered hiring someone not to work with me, to come help me in my house.
Yeah.
Like, to come help me. Like ahorita dejé laundry like in the dryer and in the washer, and then I have to fold another one that came out. And then this morning I was like, I was painting one wall, and then I went and did the dishes, and then like, parezco loca. So I'm like, what if I just hire someone to help me like once or twice a week to come over to my house and help me like attend, because I feel like I'm also like putting my house in the back burner.
Yeah.
And pues I hate it, you know, because it's our home. And so, yeah, like, I'm like, maybe it's time to just have some help. Like, as much as I hate to admit it too, but I hate being helped.
You do. Yes, she does. Yes.
So,
yes.
I just hate that feeling, dude. I hate the feeling when somebody helps you and you just feel like
a burden.
Like, yeah, and like vulnerable.
Vulnerable, yeah.
Yeah, like, I hate that. Like, I hate like having to be helped. You know, like, porque siempre he hecho todo sola, and I'm like,
dude, no me deja ayudarla. Like, I literally tell her, like, when she tells me like, oh, I had to take the kids to school, and I'm like, dude, I could have freaking taken them. Like, I picked them up. I can pick them up. I can take them para que no te like distraigas de lo que estás haciendo. And she's like, no. She puts me like 1,000 excuses to not like actually help her out. I'm like, girl, no mames.
No, I only take her help when I know I can't. Like, you know, like, obviously if I'm at work, I can't leave work to go pick him up from school. So I'm like, oh, please pick him up, you know, but.
Yeah, but I mean.
But yeah, that's
and I've told her, you need to get used to people helping you out, especially if they offer. Like, I offer my help all the time. She's like, not right now.
Yeah, I've been going through it lately. It's been a rough 2 weeks, but hopefully it gets better.
Yeah.
Hopefully it gets better. I did have fun at your party. I did need it. We needed that.
Yeah.
Even though somebody ignored me and didn't take a picture with me.
I didn't.
Let me tell you guys this.
No, my gosh.
I was so mad at Zulema because I get it. It was her day. She was shining. It was her moment. You know, we were all clapping for you. Pero I told her 3 times, hey, let's take a picture. And the first time she was like, yeah, I get it. The first time it wasn't your fault. Like, other gals came and like got in the picture, which we were like, okay, yeah, let's take a picture. And then we're like, okay, well, let's take a group photo where everybody came in. And then after that I was like, Sulema, let's take a picture. And then I think 2 more people got in the picture. And I was like, okay. She took a picture with everyone except me. The only picture we have is because I took a selfie of us. And I was like, qué fea.
I did not take a picture with everyone except her. I missed some people. Pero no, it's because I didn't do it like in a bad way. Like
When somebody asks you 3 times
Bro.
for a picture and you ignore them,
I was freaking standing right where our balloons were,
whatever.
waiting for the picture, y se arriman las otras morras.
I was like,
I'm like, okay. And then I was like, group picture. Like, it was the second time.
yeah.
I'm like, okay, group picture. Y ya se arrimaron todas. Y ya la tercera, we're like, okay, we were about to freaking take the picture. Y se arrimaron otras dos. Like, it wasn't my fault.
Whatever.
It wasn't.
So that's why there's no pictures of us together. And I wanted a picture of us like, ahí con tu setup y con tu cake cart y todo el pedo. Pero no. Alguien me ignoró. Pero it was fun. It was fun though.
Anyways.
Those drinks were so strong.
I got drunk.
She did.
Ya cuando todas se fueron, I asked the girl that was bartending, Cocktail Darling.
Or
Shout out.
Darling. Isn't it Darling Cocktail?
No, Cocktail Darling.
Oh, okay.
And she was out here and I'm like, you know what? Before you leave, can you please make like a whole bunch of extra drinks? Ya para estar tomando, no, los que
Like, déjamelos
quedaban.
listos.
Ya los que quedaban. And she's like, okay. Y ya llegamos, ya she set them all on the little high tables. Y ya, I was drinking. Ya todas estaban yendo. Ya nomás quedaba mi tía, my sister Itza, and me, right? Basically. Y ya todas las demás se fueron. Oh, y Kayla. And I was just like drinking them up. I'm like, yeah, I'm already hyped up. I'm like, I'm going to start drinking them. No, pues allá andaba. I was doing karaoke.
It was a fun day.
It was nice. I really enjoyed it. It was a better outcome than I envisioned. Cause
I think I only had a chocolate martini and that was so strong. So I was like, whoo, no. And then
La Cynthia got hella happy with that chocolate martini. She's like, oh my God, I just had one.
and then I just had a mimosa.
Yeah.
But the food was yummy. The vibe was definitely it.
Mm-hmm.
The girls, I met some of your friends that que no conocía and I really liked them.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was
It's
really
like
cool.
it's the vibe. The vibe is very different because I mean everyone in the room was business owner.
And we are women empowering women. Because that was the vibe that day. That was the vibe that day. Everybody was so nice.
Oh my gosh, there's a little chismecito about that. But let me start it off. What do you feel like? What do you think? What are your thoughts about being an influencer?
You know what? I didn't think I was an influencer until yesterday.
Dude, the other day Itza was also telling me about someone wanting a cake bar, and I've seen other girls with cake bar. I'm like that. And then I kind of was just like, oh my gosh, like, okay. Like, at first I was like, you know what? Agarra tus propias ideas. But I'm like, you know what? No. I got that idea from somewhere else too.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that they also want to do it, and I think it feels more because we're here in Colorado.
The way I see it is everybody's gonna have. Did you hear mine?
Barely.
What is wrong with that? I think it's just straws. Did you hear? It's like sound like a frog. Anyways, the way I see it is, yes, everybody can have the same idea.
Yeah.
But when you have somebody stepping on your toes in every single thing that you do, that's when it becomes a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you can inspire other people and you can be inspired by others. Mm-hmm. But when it's very repetitive to the point where you're like, okay, like, that's weird. You know, like that's when it becomes an issue. Your ideas can be stolen,
yeah,
but never your talent.
Yeah.
So I feel like yes, I've gotten inspired by other people, but every time I copy an idea, I try to twist it up and
give it your own touch.
Yeah, like it's like the idea is the same, but I'm gonna twist it up and change it up and make it my own. Mm-hmm. You know, like I don't just copy and paste. So there's a difference between being inspired by someone and trying to be like someone.
Yeah.
It's way, way different.
Yeah. That's what I noticed. I noticed that happened to me where I also even realized my quotes, like people that quoted to me are also people quoting. No, más bien. The people that come to me asking for a quote and send me the pictures and everything. And then I see another fellow baker create that.
Getting the quote.
But I'm like, okay, what? Y ahí yo pienso, my price was too high then. Por eso they didn't want to go.
And then I just seen a post about this. Somebody was like, ¿cómo decía? Like, what was the perfect? It said, I want you to be my client, not because my quote was the cheapest, but because you love my work. And girl, that hit. I was like, yes. Because it's like, yeah, if you're looking for the cheapest quote, girl, you ain't gonna find it here.
Yeah.
If you are gonna be my client because you see the quality, and because you like how I try to do, like work on the little details, take my time because you love the quality of the work, not because you're trying to find the cheapest quote.
Yeah.
So I feel like that was very relatable to you. Like,
I do get bummed, because I was like,
yeah,
oh
who
my
wouldn't?
gosh, like this cake is so pretty. Like I hope I get
it's
to
an
make
opportunity to make something different.
And then yeah, I see it on someone else. I'm like, you know what? Okay, like that's fine. We're all in this. We are doing the same thing. It's okay.
Yeah.
Pero there's some points where I'm like, what if it wasn't an actual quote to start with? And because I mean, I've had that where people create fake accounts just to ask for quotes. Just to ask for my pricing. I give them my pricing. They leave me on red. And
okay. Every time we do that, we're like,
they leave me on red, and then like a few days later, I see that same cake I was quoted for.
Yeah, that's true. It's like, don't do that. Don't make me waste my time.
No, dude,
thinking you're a potential client, customer, just to get info out of me. Yep. Just come straight up. You don't even gotta make a fake account. Like, write me from your fucking page.
I have some friends, baker friends, that actually come to me and be like, oh, I hope you don't mind. Can you give me the price on this?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah,
and it's totally fine.
Yeah, like, yeah, this is my price. Go for it. Si yo puedo cobrar lo que yo estoy cobrando, you can too.
But if you're doing all that extra work, which is creating a fucking fake account and having a whole ass conversation, wasting my time, having a whole conversation with you just to get a price, it's like, girl, you're doing too much.
Yeah.
Like, just come forward and be like, hey, I'm going to start a business and I like what you're doing. You're inspiring me. It's okay. Normalize telling somebody, like, you inspire me. Like, I want to do something like you. Not be like you, but like, I want to work just like you. I want to get to be where you're at. I want to, things like that. It's normal. It's okay. What is not okay, it's hiding it.
Yeah.
Like,
did you see the reel I posted yesterday about the prices of the cakes?
Yeah,
dude, a lot of bakers were like, what? And
no,
then they realized it was a joke. I'm like, yeah, you see, like,
when I saw it, I was like, you are full of BS. I'm like, but then I read, I was like, oh.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm not the type of person that's gonna gatekeep. I'm not that type of person that's gonna like turn my back on you when you're like, oh, can I get help on this? Can you but like, if
do it the right way.
If you're gonna mess with me, like, I'll be like, you know what?
Yeah. And that doesn't mean you're not good vibes. That doesn't mean you're not.
Has anyone told you? Yeah, you told me about it. I was like, I try to be cool about it.
That doesn't mean that you're not a women. Like, no. Like, we all, like, we all decide who we support. We all have our circles, yes. But
that same people in your same circles can go and support others.
Yeah,
that they want to. Like, it's the same thing.
Exactly. But where was I going with this? Like, when I said that doesn't mean you're not good. Like, Oh, when you're like, but if you're gonna mess with me, like, you know, like, it's true. Like, if you want me to be good vibes and supportive, like, be that way. You know, don't be little sneaky bitch. Don't be a little sneaky doing
Asking for fake
dumb,
quotes.
like doing crazy, and then still try to be good vibes. Like, no,
Yeah.
it does not work like that. It does not work like that. So, yeah, it's been.
I know, it's crazy. It's like they don't support you on their on their business page, and they don't like they don't like, you know, like they don't support you by liking, sharing, commenting, or whatever. But on their personal
But yet they want
page,
your help.
no, but on their personal page, they don't get out of your shit.
Yeah.
Like they're there, and that's happened to me, and I've noticed it.
Yeah, it is. It is what it is. At this point, like at first, I feel like it would bother me when people were like that. But at this point, like, I get it. I get it. We're all trying to, you know, get them quotes, make that money. But there's ways.
Yourself, tampoco.
There's ways, you know, there's ways. And I try to be as supportive as I can. You know that, with all my friends. But it's like, if you're doing sneaky shit, no.
Yeah.
You're cut off. But I don't know. Do you think I should quit my job? You miss me, huh?
I do. But I mean, no, not at the moment. Like I
know,
feel
I'm
like
trying to pull through, but
yeah, I feel like you're gonna pull through. Your other situation is almost to its end, so ya va a haber un momento where you're like, okay, I can step back for a little while again,
yeah.
and go back to normal, and like, yeah, like after that, yeah, todo va a estar like it used to. And then
I feel like I'm being tested at the moment. Like, I'm being tested in so many levels, and I might fuck up sometimes. I'm not gonna lie, but then I step back and I'm like, no, like, this is just a test.
You're doing good. You're doing good. I see how hard you work. I see how busy you are. No, que siempre casi ya te miraba todos los días, and now I don't see you.
Para que Chuy no diga que le tengo que pagar renta. I moved out, Chuy.
Pero no, yeah, you keep it going. Ya pronto.
Everything will be back to normal.
Yeah.
We'll start having our guests again, and we'll have more time
To travel.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I think I liked the vibe of like going to the business owners'
Places.
So
Like with how we did with Esmeralda.
Que se miraba atrás, like the coffee shop, the vibe.
Yeah.
Imagine with other bakers that other business owners that have their space, ya sea un esthetician or a personal trainer or makeup artist, or you know, whatever business you got going on. Even other coffee shops, and like they say,
You all are welcome.
Every business owner has a story to tell. So
yes.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna sit down and like talk about who we're going to next. Cause yeah, I wanna hear if people like in other line of businesses go through this stuff too. Like I said, everybody gets inspired by somebody, but I wonder if we all have someone stepping on our toes. You know, so like, I don't know.
I mean,
like
we do.
Other people, like other like, I don't know, like a makeup artist.
If you want to come, I mean, or if you want us to go to you and you want to tell us your juicy stories with no filter or with little information, but like make it personal, let us know and we'll go to you.
Oh, you know what we forgot? We forgot to tell him that those strawberries with the white chocolate drizzle were not delivered.
They weren't even made.
Yeah. Well, they weren't delivered. They were made without the drizzle, but they weren't delivered. Just for the people that were worried about. ¿Qué dijeron que era? There was one comment saying that was like human health, quién sabe qué.
You don't have your phone? No, hasta allá.
I don't know where I left it, but
no, yeah, pero no, yeah, the business owner, like, she reached out to us and she's like, nope, like, I didn't do it, like, No, she couldn't. It's like, ew. She's like, ew. I was just like, oh, yeah, después we'll see. We'll see what else if she ever tells us any more information. But
that is it for today's video, I think. Let us know in the comments what you think about our chismecito time today. How do you deal with these situations? Like, what do you do? Tell us, because we're new.
yeah.
Tell us what to do.
Yeah. So, or if you guys want to hear about a certain topic or give us a little chismecito, like, don't wait until it's like actual chismecito day, you know, like
Send it to us.
Submit whatever you guys want, whenever you guys want, and then we'll just figure it out when to.
We'll put them all together and like we'll do it on our next one.
Or I think we should start doing like anonymous calls también.
What do you mean?
Ya ves que podemos hacer like recibir llamadas.
Okay. And like so they can like just be on the phone call.
Yeah, and then we can just kind of change your voice. So
like a little chipmunk voice. Yeah. Let's do it. Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna be cracking up by the sound of the voice, but
you can't even take them serious. I think we should try that next time.
Yeah, we should practice.
If you want to be on a phone call, on a live phone call while we're recording our episode, let us know.
That'd be nice. All right, guys. Well,
Cheers.
Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next episode.
Bye.
Bye.
I can't burp.
You've been practicing?
I've tried.